play, and I'm very excited to see what they can produce, because I feel like I've seen them be doing pretty well, and now I can actually see like what they have to contribute. But here we go, it's a second game in this round of 16, and Ralen, oh my god, he's already off to a banger. 3-piece, quick as you like. That's pretty much round over, unless ITB just throw this away like Cypher has walking into towards shorts.
I wouldn't want the Brits bottling it here after such a phenomenal start to the round, gifted by their Polish compatriot. One thing I do want to add that you might not realize is Ralen, unfortunately, does get caught off as the kill comes through on the opposite side of the map. Knife out, he's dead. The one thing that people wouldn't know, just looking at the results of the previous match, is that ITB were actually leading 13-10 on Overpass in the last time these two teams played against each other, and they lost the map 16-13. So I wonder if they'll be able to right their wrongs from the last time they played against 9Pandas on this map.
What side was it? Was it on the T side?
They started CT side again, and they went T side, lost 13-10 on their T side, yeah.
So this is a big issue with them, of like, so you know how we're always like, yeah, this is obviously a CT sided map, yada yada yada, but it's actually kind of crazy how bad these guys are on their T side. That's the issue. Like, it's actually ridiculous how much they struggle. And they will say that obviously themselves. I'm, you know, this is honestly their words. And like, it's just sad that they haven't been able to crack open. And there's so many examples. It's ridiculous. And well, this round isn't over yet. Glowing in a very good position.
Oh
yeah. Ooh. He just needs to get the kill quickly. He's not going to expect Thomas. And okay, the IGL will end it off. Roland, what a stupendous start to this game.
Absolutely, really good.
Oh, Red Panda?
Yeah, there we go.
You're South African. I feel like you should know this.
Mate, there isn't a single panda in South Africa. There's a giant panda. Oh, that one.
Is there a tiny panda? A dwarf panda?
I mean...
Surely, right?
If there's a giant one, logic says that I'm going to Google this. Let's see. Let me.
I would Google it, but I currently don't have a keyboard.
Okay, so the giant panda and the red panda are the only two panda species found on Earth.
Really?
And the two are not scientifically connected either. So how are they both pandas, Grimmy?
Oh, so is the giant panda just like the panda?
Well, I think it's the one that generally gets referred to as the panda. It's the black and the white one. Listen, this round was supposed to be black and white. This round was supposed to be clear cut.
Yeah, this is a very expensive round. Like, Idus Balance has no armor. The likelihood of him winning this is honestly quite low. But the chance of him getting another kill, and actually, the more I think about it, the chance of him winning is not outrageous. Like, he's got isolated 1v1s right now. Thomas is on 23 HP. Volt, equally, not that much, 55. Regardless of the outcome, this is a round win for 9Pandas. A bomb down, my god, he's probably going to get it, because if he goes through connected to B, that's a free segue to the bomb site, unless Volt comes in. And even if Volt does come in, again, the HP, he's got an M4, it's 2 bullets to the chest.
Oh, he spotted Volt out.
Well, he's
got
making
the info. Yeah, because he knows he doesn't have the luxury of time right now. He's going to try and get behind the pillar, but unfortunately for him, Thomas from Heaven will spot him out. There is an M4 up for grabs. Volt can't find it. He does just in time. Yeah, I mean, whoever loses this round will be economically reset. Ralen looked a little bit slow on the peak there, a bit sluggish if you will. And it will result in the opening kill coming through for Glowing at range, a player we haven't spoken much about because we were a bit pressed for time in the pre-game. Glowing was one of my favorite parts of the one-win roster. I think he was a little bit unfortunate to get cut when they brought in the ex-Entropic players and Boomich as well. Either way, man advantage persists here for that T side as they look to try and break their way in towards the site seized. Will keep himself concealed as Thomas actually is able to get himself into the bomb site, avoids the flash, spots the head, gets the frag on the first, and does kind of get his team back into the round as a result.
Cypher, I love his aggression. Can he catch out Clax, at least from behind? It's going to be a tight timing. In the meantime, Thomas just cannot die on the A bomb site, but as soon as I'm talking about Cypher, he falls the wayside. Thomas equally in the same manner, and Volt left staring at his knife, wondering what has gone wrong.
Yeah, it's completely fallen apart. I mean, it's not like 9Pandas have had to do a huge amount. They've just kept things really simple here in their approach so far. I don't think Volt has much of a chance. He might be looking to just try and go for a ninja defuse, but that wasn't even an option. I just balanced the point man. Will lock in the round win for his team, and they've
7 times.
It doesn't really feel like the trade-off is worth it at all. Even if you get a kill as the CT side, the risk versus reward isn't in your favor. Volt will take initiative. I love to see that. The fact that he gets aggressive with his saved rifle, gets into the faces of his opponents, and that will net him the opening kill. It is going to immediately send 9Pandas in the opposite direction, though, and that's also largely because Seas has just been able to push through Monster Tunnel and realize that there isn't any defense on the B bomb site itself. So as a result, he'll pull his teammates across, and it is going to be the round for 9Pandas. Just about, will there be any more kills to come through here for the CT side?
It's the fact that, like, Ralen's also all the way over towards long right now. Like, he hasn't actually rotated in. I think he's opting to go save that AK more than anything, and he will just do that. There's no chance I think ITB get a look in this round. I don't want to say it, but your Deagle armor here, you wouldn't have to gamble stack as much, you know? Like, you'd be able to maybe play a bit more of a default, in this scenario, have a bit more of a contentious retake as well. Also,
Okay,
Mr. Hayes, I have a thing. So, as we've been speaking about how troublesome ITB's T side have been, you then, I think, put their CT side under a magnifying glass, where if they don't dominate,
that wasn't enough. So by that logic,
I wouldn't have ever. Yeah, like, I honestly would never have said 19 would be enough. It's not going to be enough. I would have definitely said they need more. And well, even though they are on the gun round, the B bomb site has been lost. They played 3 players towards A early on. Volt does get one back, but now he's stuck in the fire. He's stuck in between both of the Molotovs. He gets pushed out. He confirms, yes, it is quite warm. And 9Pandas, a change of pace, consistently rewarding them.
Yeah, really good approach coming through from the 9Pandas team here in this next round. As you say, the change up in approach, they shift gears and it catches ITB completely off guard. That's going to be a 4th round for the Pandas and a reset of the economic game for ITB. I mean, maybe there's a world in which you're able to invest if both of these players stay alive. Crucial. Oh, no. He looks to try and jump up on the toolbox behind him, but I don't even know if that was necessary. I think he gifts his life up as a result, and that now means that they won't be able to buy in the next round. It was Monty first based on the ranking, ITB second, and then because 9Pandas were 3-2 in the group stage, they played against one of the top 3 teams rated.
Yeah. So theoretically, ITB should be, like, if you look at his pen and paper, ITB should be storming this if you look under the microscope. However, right now, they're about to be 5-2 down, and it is very early on. I don't want to jump to any conclusions. We never want to take these first few rounds as face value. But it's scary. Like, this is the only reason it's scary is because of the map.
Yeah, I mean, when you consider the fact that the next map is the pick of ITB, it probably does, you know, instill a little bit more confidence. Inferno is where we go from here. Inferno has been a very reliable map for ITB for a long time. But let me not speak over this round, because although it's an eco, they actually have a number of pieces to work with. Cypher on the off angle, out in the open, will best blowing. Nice angle coming through from him. Volt here as well with the 5-7. Great headshot out of him. Man advantage persists. The rotations are coming through thick and fast right now. 20 seconds on the clock means that 9Pandas are also playing against time right now. Oh, Clax, that is just brilliant and beautiful awareness coming through from him to clear out both of those angles the way that he does.
Fair enough. That was so mechanical, so methodical, but the round's not over. Clax has to step up once again. Ralen repositioning. Doesn't hit the headshot, but he will do it with the spam. 9Pandas, that round seemed locked and loaded for them. I was saying, you know, like 5-2, you know, that was, you know, it's round over. It's an eco, a few save weapons. No. ITB win it out on the back of Ralen's 1v1. The pole once again comes, oh sorry, 1v2 rather, comes to save them. 2 of the rounds they've won is because of Ralen. 3 CT half, then they struggled on the T half. if they can just go back to what they've done in the past, then I feel like they could be finding a lot of success. And right now, the issue is that they don't really have many players towards this B bomb site. But Cypher drops the Molotov towards short at the best time. They run through the flames, and he picks them off one by one, repositioning. But Dildades, once again, will snap onto the youngster's head. The bomb gets planted, but the advantage still in favor for ITB.
Even more so after Thomas gets that kill, sure, he'll get thinned out immediately afterwards by the AWP of ITB, but there's still so much time to play with. He misses a narrow shot, and now it becomes very awkward for the T side because both of them are towards short, but somehow ITB is able to fight with his back against the wall. He's just going to continue to bait here for Seized as well. There's no utility for the CT side. ITB is doing it all right now, and now it's Seized's chance to shine. He sees that Crucial isn't sticking to the defuse, and he can still maintain his position. Discreetly tucked into the corner. ITB will finish off the job. Oh my god, Crucial even dinks him through the metal frame there. What a massive round coming through.
They take short control and rotate up the majority. The AWP's coming in now. He is going to get smoked off, and he is going to take first contact with Volt. The Deagle is able to initiate contact. Rolling, Crucial, in tandem, a kill apiece. Can they get anything more done? Yes, they can. That's the answer. But ITB, he's still alive. You need to be careful of him. But time is the issue. Bomb is down. The AWP gets double swung by the pistols, and he nails off the USP first. The wrong opponent. There falls Clax, and there falls the round in favor of ITB.
And that's all because, as you mentioned, the fact that rounds nonetheless.
Ooh, Rollin. He's been so good this game, actually. Even though they may be, like, struggling a little bit, I feel like Rollin towards A has been an absolute Hulk. Absolute tank over towards that part of the map. And, Thomas, the awareness. Just holding for the boost. What a round so far. 2 kills in the space of 30 seconds. Information that one more short. And Rollin also basically just cleared out the whole of the whole of A and just kind of backed off a little bit. Really nice so far. Spots out Glowing, baits in for Crucial. If Glowing aggresses any further, he's going to walk into the AWP's crosshair. Oh, Crucial moves. Crucial dies, but Rollin at least is there for the trade.
Yeah, it's okay. They've got the numbers to play with. They can afford to go for those sorts of plays. My one criticism of ITB is sometimes he seems to be a little bit too passive. He kind of needs his teammates to get the team into a winnable position, which he can then finish off. But he isn't really the AWPer who's going to get you those opening kills on the T side. CT side, it's a different story. Everybody can AWP on the CT side. I'm sure even you can, Grimmy. I wouldn't be surprised. But on the T side...
You'd be surprised.
But on the T side, he tends to struggle a little bit more. He's often one of the...
Definitely Anubis, an overpass, and I go like, you know what? You can AWP on the T side. It's definitely not the best, but it's a lot more easier. However, right now they're doing the Vegas Squadron strat. Seized obviously playing in Vegas Squadron at one stage during when they use these strats, kind of like the run-up con, flash over con. It's been stopped in a very weird way though. Volt from short is what actually stops it. The bombs get dropped, and I think that's round over. They need to be careful though, because Volt has been kind of left for now on B. Cypher does rotate back in, but I think they're calm and collected. It's just more about making sure you don't lose too much going into the last round.
I mean, ITB have actually done a wonderful job recovering this first half because it was actually looking really grim at one point, but now they're about to level up the scoreline. They won't have the luxury of the 9-6. That's impossible from here, which was the scoreline the first time they played against 9Pandas on this map a couple days ago, weeks ago. But 8-7 still up for grabs. I'm going to have to be through the way of a gun round, though.
If, is 8-7 enough, do you think? Oh, what a nice shot.
I think it actually is. I still think that they aren't favored to win. I wouldn't favor them to win from 8-7.
Wait.
But I feel like it's enough for them to make it competitive. Dildades has made the read. He heard the drop down, but Thomas is already a bit further forward than what he had expected. He wanted to try and bait him out with the fake. But I will say it's still winnable.
Already just stormed through Monster. They're not going to expect this. Like,
no,
he's guaranteed
ways.
a kill in the seas. Does he just pull the trigger though?
Yeah, he should. You kind of have the luxury of waiting a few seconds, but you don't want to pass up the opportunity to get a free frag.
And now Glowing's like, oh, I have to Glowing's like, I have to go clear this, and that's causing a little bit of an over-rotation. The one thing I don't like from ITB right now is that they don't have control of short, and yet they're still leaving B. Crucial nicely is coming back to come and support, but you've got control of monster, but not short. And even though they did over-rotate, I think it's all still fine, and this round's grand.
All's well and ends well. ITB have recovered. Where's this ITB been at the start of the half? That's what I'm wondering. At least they will take the momentum into the second half, though. They're going to have to hit the ground running, though, in my opinion. They won't be able to have a static start on the T side. They need to win that pistol round to begin their campaign.
Klax gets spotted, 1 HP. He does finally get the kill on the Thomas, so unfortunately for Thomas, he's going to fall away with one more death, but Ryan with another 3k, 6-9. That was a very nice comeback, I think, for ITB at the end there. That could have got very dangerous if 9Pandas had even got 8 or 9. I do love how they're all wielding the major victories when we can. And well, speaking of victories, 9Pandas, they're basically already here. 3 players charging down connector, 1 anchor and 1 in heaven. With the smokes down, ITB have to be funneled towards the left side of this pillar. They've been funneled into the slaughterhouse like lambs into the butchers. This is criminal.
Yeah, that was
I don't know. We're just not good online. And they do have success online, though. Like, they did pretty well in the online finals, if I'm not mistaken. They had a pretty deep run there. They didn't win it, and I think they definitely could be a team where I think they're at a stage where, like, if they don't win, they're going to be kind of unfortunate, considering, like, major top 8, etc. And same with this tournament, to be honest. Like, I feel like they are in a position where if they don't win these type of tournaments, they're going to be upset. And the majority of the invited teams of the team, I'm really excited to see in the future, because I'm already, like, _The, this man seems unreal, so crisp, and everyone else, like, it's kind of what I mean about the team. You've got gimmicky plays like this. I just bounced with an org boosted on map, instant first kill, 30 seconds left in the half in the round. This is so good for 9Pandas, and they've got a rotation. That's round over.
Yeah, it should be, right? They've just been completely locked out by the utility alone. Look at all the rotations that have come through. They're even getting the kills. The best ITB could hope for is, well, tucking their tail between their legs and saving with 2 of their players, which is going to happen, but now that's going to destroy the team economically. And they didn't even really stand much of a chance in that round, and Thomas even dies after the timer. Worst case scenario.
Yeah. And he's definitely someone you could see replicating, like, a Fame, for instance.
Yeah, that's actually a really good analogy. I like that comparison. Pity we haven't actually seen more out of him lately after they won the major. Either way, it is going to be Glowing who opens up here once again, looking to try and slap ITB back down. They won a remarkable round in the previous. Can they string a couple together off the back of that? Win one more here, you break that CT side economy.
That's the aim of the game. It's just, can they do that? C's, I can't tell if this is a good position or not. Like, he has smoked connector. He does have space, but because his teammates have had to evacuate kind of banana toilets, he's left on a bit of a pedestal. He is allowed to come out because of _Dez's aggression towards short, and you can see the reaction of the rotation. Klax is running up towards A, and they have momentarily left the B bomb site. No one's actually holding monster, where Thomas, Mr. Thomas, is walking out. He's got the space. The issue is the bomb can't cross. Volt has to wait for Thomas to make the play, and then Volt can smoke that pipe and cross. But if Volt goes too early, Volt could die. Volt could drop the bomb, but he will win out the duel, and Thomas wins it out on _Dez. That's the round over. That's the bomb site cracked open. A lovely nade onto either Spans and Klax, but the heaven smoke is not there. That's the issue.
I didn't even think 9Pandas are going to go for this one. I think they're just going to bunker down, save their guns, and make something happen in the next. ITB have been able to make it work, successfully breaching in towards B, dealing with the setup in short. That was where they won the round, ultimately.
It's Thomas. Thomas won that round.
Yeah.
Volt
really good work.
Scared me with the duel, but he was definitely a big part of getting the kill onto C's. It's just also, like... Okay, great from Thomas to identify the space, but also, like, why are you not holding monster? Like, I understand the double short setup like that, but there's no way you should ever have a double short setup in the like. I like this setup though. It either works amazingly or awfully, I feel like, this setup. But a smoke being dropped at 45 seconds, that's a strong play. Flash does blind one, but doesn't blind the second. That's why that setup is strong. ITB gets flashed off the corner, and then glowing is still there. Issue is, we've seen the problem with time come into play before for ITB. With 30 seconds, they're going towards A. Sees on top of Dumpster. Instantly caught off guard. A terrific kill from Cypher.
Nice.
Make it a second. They know about glowing. They know he's in towards toilets. But Ralan plants for him. Crucial does get the trade. And luckily, they still do have enough time to pick up the bomb and replant it. And also, with no added pressure from the rotations, because they're just a little bit too far away. They both make footsteps, they both make noise. And Cypher, he's hungry for more. He's the shark swimming around, and he smells blood. Will he find it? Yes, he will!
Oh man, he's having so much impact in this round right now. He does pay with his life to get information as to where the final player is going to be retaking from. Dilladez with it all to do. 1 versus 2. Gets further information. He's got a kit to work with, but the time just continues to tick away. And that is any chance of winning the round. He's just trying to keep Crucial blocked in. Yes, that he might die to the bomb explosion, but Crucial hits the necessary shot. 12 to 10. Looking at the money here, it's not enough. ITB has the hero orb coming into this next round here. He's going to have to be the key. He knows he'll have enough to drop an M4. Somebody can drop him an orb in the next. I don't mind the decision to come through here. The flash is actually really good. They don't peek off the back of it, though. That results in Dilladez getting 1, but it's not too costly for ITB.
Works out fine, right? They're going to get the bomb down. Seized. No way he multi-fragged. He might get 1. And there might be a rotation for a second. ITB is in towards CT. They definitely have heard C's there, though, jump onto the bomb site. Volt is planting right below him. It's 5-7. Yeah, it's going to get 1. Can it get anything more? It survives. Thomas is going to go hunting, and he will finally trade. Now it's all about how clean can you make it, and can you also take the orb out of ITB's hands? So far, yes. Glowing is going to try and get on a mission to save that, but Haze, I don't think he's going to be able to.
Yeah, I mean, ITB would do a good job to make sure he isn't able to recover that sniper rifle. 13-10, the imminent swallow. That's not the question. I mean, Glowing might as well give up his life trying. But look at ITB, they are not retreating. They are hanging around for as long as they can. Gorgeous shot from Glowing. So although he doesn't save the AWP, he will at least find a kill. Ralan recovers the sniper and he'll survive the bomb explosion. That's true. That was the first gun round of the map. It does feel like they've got a lot more traction behind them now. The first round of the first gun round of the half. Lurk smoke coming through, denies information for Glowing, and not only that, but Cypher gets a kill, and you know what? Because it's Cypher who frags, that's the entry fragger for ITB. They're using him in a lurk role. That means that the 9Pandas might actually be even more convinced that it's going to be the A execute. Look at the rotations, Grimmy. There's only 1 player on that B bomb site right now. It's Dilladez by himself, and there isn't any early rotations, although, excuse me, Klax has pivoted back in that direction. He'll get a kill. That baits in Dilladez, who finds a frag and does damage to the second.
Is that enough, though? Time is of the essence. Bomb's gonna get planted.
Oh, no,
Thomas's support has been eliminated, but Klax has run out of bullets. He tried to bait out his presence to deny the bomb, but that Molotov, I didn't even see it, thrown towards AB. Oh, Thomas! What? Thomas, he's on fire! He can't quite get the follow-up. He's done so much damage. Crucial. All he has to do is tap once with his Tech 9 and seize his repositioning. We've been Crucial on C's. He has to get this done. He has to win it out, but Crucial can't hit a shot. Crucial's giving him so much opportunity. No one can hit anything. Use your Tech 9, son. The distance is being closed. The time is running out. Time is running out, and Crucial's fake ring around the rosies. He even hits the shot. What in God's name is going on, Haze?
Well, Crucial just made life very difficult for himself, and in yearly
investment, they're playing to do it in regulation. Let's see if they can. Thomas, I don't know where he pulled that one out from, but it was unreal. I was talking about how a Molotov was really good to be used to stop aggression towards CT, and Thomas just one taps the guy boost. Heaven, boost everywhere. He's eliminating everyone, and this round is falling in that same manner. Cypher, Crucial, both with an entry apiece. 5 versus 3, and ITB are putting the brakes on. They're halting. They're waiting for aggression to be put into their crosshairs once again, and Crucial might just get that if ITB encroaches any further onto his position.
I mean, ITB he has to make a move here. He can't really afford to play the passive game. Has to take the initiative on the opposite side of the map. It's going to be a boost up, and although Klax gets the jump, Cypher gets the frag. That's his second in the round, and as this game has continued to go on, he's just gotten better and better. My god. 14-10, looking to become 15-10. Cypher doing it all. He's up to 22 kills. He's the top of the server right now, Grimmy. It's only ITB left. Scout, and he's dead. And that is map point for ITB on their opponent's map pick. It was looking so brutal and grim at one point, right? When they were down 10.
Was this T side where Cypher specifically has been playing Unreal, and then everyone else also hasn't been doing bad. That's the main issue. Right now, a 1-for-1 trade towards middle. Crucial goes for seconds, but all he's going to find is an ITB body shots. Volt will trade out, and yeah, that's a huge kill.
A really impactful frag coming through there from Volt, not afraid to force the issue, take the fight, and now the attention's going to be focused over towards B, but it's actually just a ruse. As the bomb is all the way at the back of Playground right now. Look at Thomas. He's been able to lurk his way through the defense right now. The timing couldn't have been worse for him. Dilladez checks in that direction. That'll net him the kill. And Volt says, all right, well, now I'm going to have to try and join up with my teammate.
That's a really difficult position for Thomas, because you're always like, where are they? You're looking around. You just can't see anyone. You're like, where do I look? And unfortunately gets caught off guard. This round's definitely winnable, though. The two UK youngsters. One's been in ITB about 2 years now. The other, ex-Fnatic Rising. They've shown what they can do on the big stage. Volt putting into a 2v2 makes it so much more winnable. Dilladez, only player here, smokes himself, lost in the source right now. A grenade landing on him. Cypher swings out, but Cypher falls. Volt has to go pick up the bomb. He tags Dilladez once in the Glock, in the smoke with the Glock. Transitions. And will get the kill. He does need to get the bomb. You are correct. It's up against C's. He's already won a clutch against C's so far. Taps the bomb, baits out C's. Can't quite take the shot. 4 bullets. Can't hit the tap. And the Russian IGL will use his experience and more just the ammo in his weapon.
Yeah.
Do or die.
Can win this round. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is where you could get a bit dangerous. Shifting up. Great flashbang. ITB's caught off guard. They know that the last player has to be towards long. They understand where he is.
Wow,
and well,
phenomenal.
It's perfect. Cypher with the aggression as well. Catching off C's. Yes, C's gave them that lifeline. But he's also going to be one of the main... Oh my god, Cypher. What? Did he just run through the molly and kill Dilladez? My god, there's just nothing this man can't do. His confidence surges throughout the server. It's so infectious. His teammates feed off it.
Yeah, wonderful work coming through there from Cypher. 24 and 19. Clacks to finish off crucial, but Rallen will finish off the round, and with that, the map 16-11. Resounding performance from ITB, man. It was looking a bit touch and go. They were losing 7-4 at one point there on their CT side. They recovered to make it 8-7, which was actually worse than what they managed the last time they played against 9Pandas on Overpass. But a far better T side coming through from them means they win the map 16-11. They go up 1-0 in the series, and it means they take that 1-0 lead into their map pick of Inferno. That leads us into a quick break, and we'll be back with the second map.